guys, I want to show you real quick how to do an a cappella project with absolutely new talent. I did this just for a fun kind of Christmas a cappella project a bit ago, a couple years or something, and I thought, gosh, you got to know, I'm a singer by trade, but I do not play instruments well. So I thought, dang, what's a girl to do? So I picked up, I love these acoustic karaoke tracks by Chris Farrell. You'll see several by him, and I love his stuff. So I thought, you know what? He's got this great track for a couple of them. I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna pick out parts and just figure it out. So I want to show you a little bit how I did this. I'm using Pro Tools. You don't have to do this in Pro Tools. You could do it in GarageBand. But so this green track right here is Chris's track. So I just want to give you an idea of how this sounds. We'll start from the beginning. Take it away, Chris. So this is just a karaoke track. And he just figured out what he wanted to do to this track, and he laid it down and sold it as a karaoke track. Right? And I'm like, well, I dig that arrangement. Why not? So I tried to pick out pieces as best I could, and I've got them laid out into bass and, you know, harmony and 1 and harmony 2 and yada yada whatever. But honestly, the truth is that I just guessed my way through it. So I'm going to show you just what my poor attempt at vocals turned out. Now all I did is guess at these different parts and laid one down and then listen to his again and guess another one, and they're not all exact. I don't think it matters. So here's what we take his out, and without the lead track, here's what I ended up with. Well, I'll take him out. And you'll hear that I just basically totally ripped off the rhythm of everything he did. Okay, so if I put it back in here. So if I go back and I lay a lead vocal over that. Shut up, background voices. You'll see it kind of sounds like this. I'll start out with his in there, and then I'll take his out.
You're only one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel.
Here's his again.
You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic
Here's Chris again.
Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole.
And so then I was going, and I just pick out parts, and you try it. And here's the rule I have with everybody I teach: if you don't make a horrifically horrible mess, you haven't tried to be creative enough. You haven't done it enough. Wonderful things come out of, I don't know, let's try this, right? So you try a line and you find a couple notes, yeah, that works, and boy, that was an accident, but that works with this. And you just go back and you pick out parts, and then you take that karaoke track out and you listen again, and you say, well, what's missing? Well, what do I really want in there? Do I want to tap with cups, like a cup song, or do I want to add some rhythm, or do I want to be a beatboxer? Now that's not an option for me if I'd like any of my family to listen to it. So then you get going and you think of things that maybe aren't there, as like in this part right here. If I think I added something here. Let's listen. So here's Chris's again. I don't remember what part of this song it is, but ba-da-da-da-da-da-ba. So obviously there's some singing that goes on there. Okay, so, and then I was going singing, and I thought, I don't know, I'll just add this little part in here. I kind of made it up.
I'll see you say crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick crocodile.
And the reason I added that in there is because if you just have me singing with no instrumentation underneath there, it's just empty. And I thought, well, gosh, it's got to have something underneath there. And in the guitar track, it just stops there. And so I thunk it up, and that's what came out. So you can do this. Grab any karaoke track, take any recording software. GarageBand comes free for all you Mac people out there, my peeps. And Audacity, if you don't. Audacity is free for PC and Mac. It's not as fun or easy to learn, I think, as GarageBand. And then just start laying down vocals. Learn some basic editing, and you can do an a cappella project. Kind of fun, pretty easy. You can do it. And the nice thing about recording is that you can do it over and over and over until you're happy with it. But you should set an end date. Like, this is why I did a Christmas project, because Christmas is coming. At some point, you got to just stop and say, here it is, family and friends who are going to love me either way. So get out here, try this, and expand your horizons a little bit. Go out and do an a cappella project. It's good for you.